success at North Wilkesboro, Richmond, whatnot. Again, I think we should just blindly copy and paste it at every short track and road course. It'll be a good time for us.
Denny, we're working on a piece for Homestead in a couple of weeks. Can you walk me through those last couple of laps, how the race played out last year, just from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, such a bummer from my perspective. I got a good restart. That really helped me. First of all, to get the lead, but watching it back, it just I didn't do a good enough job cutting off distance. I felt like in the last few laps, or especially with 2 to go, I chose to protect against the 12 getting a run on the top side of 1 and 2. So I chose to run the middle, kind of go up high towards the exit to get the run, and he just killed me with distance through 1 and 2 and cleared me. So it's just was one of those things where you wish you had it to do all over again.
You said on the podcast that a right hook's a right hook, and it was just a matter of intention, but then they decided that there was intention, but then they didn't penalize it the same. How did you feel about the non-suspension?
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. I just think that no matter whether we have rules or not, there's always going to be here's how we interpret it, right? And so it's just unfortunate for those victims of the situation, but certainly, I think it just, you gotta, if it was my position, you judge intent, and you can't, like I said, I don't think the result should matter. It's the intent that really should matter.
So you felt like you should have been suspended for a race?
I didn't see the data then. I didn't look at it then, and I frankly didn't have time to look at it this week. So I don't know. I don't know what the intent was. I'd have to investigate it, but that's not my job.
I mean, he said he made an error in judgment, or misjudged.
Okay.
So he said he did it.
Okay.
But is the suspension now more harsh now because you lose all your playoff?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's designed.
So should NASCAR feel like, that now the penalty needs to be a little bit worse for that to be the crime, or the crime needs to be worse for that to be the penalty?
Certainly, anytime you have a new rule, there's always going to be cause and effect to it, right? And sometimes it's going to seem worse than it should be, and sometimes it'll seem like not enough. But that's where you kind of got to draw the line and say it doesn't matter what the result is. A foul is a foul. A flagrant one is a flagrant one.
You've gotten in practice with the option tires. How do they feel out there? How do you see that potentially playing out in the race?
I think it's a good tire. It's one that, again, I said we should blindly copy and paste at every short track. I don't see any track where it would wear, a lot more significant than what we have right here. So certainly, great job by Goodyear to develop this tire, and certainly give us something that the driver and the team can really play a difference with.
Do you think?
Looking at to a stretch with a lot more ovals, you have places like Vegas, Homestead. How do you see, those tracks playing out with you guys having maybe a more normal style of racing the next few weeks after super speedways and road courses?
Yeah, I mean, you want to get something that you feel like you can control your destiny a little more, but you can't on road courses. So, but certainly the ovals is something that we're a little better at, and hopefully we can take the step today to be a little better. We're going to qualify decent, especially with as early as we went. But I feel confident that we'll make some good adjustments overnight, but really we need to wait 3 more weeks to kind of draw any kind of conclusions to who's what.
The Vivid EV Anthem is the essence of American spirit. Made with lithium battery technology, this neighborhood electric vehicle features vibrant colors, diamond stitch seats, and seats up to 6. It isn't just made in America, it's made for America.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.